Hi guys, Rachybop here. Today I'm reviewing Appzilla for Sky01566. This is Appzilla 2.0. It's by Fossil Software and it's got 4.5 stars in the App Store based on 118 ratings. So here's what it says in the App Store. Completely redesigned from the ground up with an all-new interface, Appzilla 2 contains 120 apps, including brand new additions like barcode scanner, police scanner, GPS-based reminders, walkie-talkie and more. It also includes beefed up sequels to your favourite Appzilla 1 apps. I never had Appzilla 1 so I can't compare. If you did, let me know what you think of Appzilla 2 in the comments. Designed exclusively for Apple's iOS devices, Appzilla 2 raises the bar for bundle app genre once again. Yes, so this is bundle app. It's an app that contains heaps of other apps. It's got 100% full HD retina graphics, iris colour change technology, favourites tagging features, passcode protection for any Appzilla app, built-in app search and history, reorder apps and favourites, hide and unhide apps, English and metric units, custom wallpaper themes, custom sound themes, 100% push notification aware, blazing multi-threaded load times, detail help for each app, which for some of them is needed. So here's what you get with Appzilla 2. Lyric search, secret camera, voice changer effects, scrolling LED banner, secret microphone, alien radio, group SMS, group email, tic-tac-toe, distort FX, barcode scanner, sports radio, police scanner, walkie-talkie, face FX, big button, tune effects, night vision, LED flashlight / strobe, wonders of the world, days until reminders, colour detect, Gia Minder, vintage effects, path tracker, dog clicker, Google Books Mobile Edition, Google Voice Mobile Edition, Google Places Mobile Edition, sleep sounds generator, battery life, iPod alarm clock, holidays, dictionary, loan calculator, tally tracker, journal, emoji enabler, 50,000 famous quotes, currency converter, tripwire, language translator, date calculator, soundbox, GPS locator, touch anywhere camera, auto camera, thesaurus, horoscope, amazing facts, reverse dictionary, rhymes dictionary, tip calculator, game show buzzer, clinometer, bubble level, plumb bob, protractor, ruler, price calculator, spelling checker, crystal ball, 6-sided dice roller, 12-sided dice roller, system info, flashlight, sale price calculator, grill timer, music box, walk and type camera, world health maps, motion alert, drum set, stink bomb, world maps, world weather maps, concert lighter, moon phase calculator, match it memory game, hearing test, reaction timer, bug zapper, metabolic rate calculator, body mass index calculator, heart rate calculator, area code search, random words, Google Buzz Mobile Edition, Google Calendar Mobile Edition, Google News Mobile Edition, whiteboard, unit calculator, glow paint, book lamp, hot topics, coin flip, cook timer, Teslameter, decibel meter, advanced random number generator, Morse code flasher, password generator, colour calculator, metronome, pitch pipe and more. They actually hit their character limit there, so they can't say any more. And it does say, please note that few apps require features only available on certain devices, but it doesn't tell you which ones. But the app is completely free, so it's worth getting just to try it out. I'm going to go through every single one now, and I hope that's not going to be too dull for you guys. Just let me know if you agree with what I say, and if I miss anything in the comments. So, start from the top. I've made that's what it sounds like when it opens. It opens up like that, and it has all your apps in there. So first of all, we've got they're all in alphabetical order on here, and we start with the alien radio, which is absolutely pointless and naff, and it's supposed to be pointless, but it really is. so let's not bother with that one. Next we have the alarm clock, which is nice, but it only works if you leave it open in your, active apps. So you might as well just use, for me, iPhone 4S, you might as well use your alarm on your phone. Next one is area code, which is okay if you live in America. I do not. The next one is auto camera. So that's really cool because I can set a timer on there, and that's just fab. Battery life, which tells you how much battery life you have left. Basically that there, I can change the effect of that. I can have hearts and things and meat effect or whatever. I've changed it to gold glitter. I've got 90%, it's unplugged. That's 13 hours and 36 minutes in talk time, 2G, 6 hours 18 minutes in 3G, standby time 270 hours, internet 9 hours on Wi-Fi, internet on 3G 5 hours 24 minutes, video playback 9 hours, and audio playback 36 hours. Personally, I think that is a lie, but it's informative, but I don't think it's accurate. The next one is big button. That's this one. This is quite random and funny. You change your things here. This is my favourite one. You can do all sorts of different words. And when you press the button,
throw your hands up in the air.
It says the different things that you set it to.
Tagger it.
Yeah. It's got quite a few.
Tagger it.
Yeah. The next one is a Bmr Calculator, which is okay, you just type in your weight and your height and it tells you your BMI. Next one is Bmr Calculator, which is interesting. You type in your age, weight and height and your level of physical activity and whether you're male or female, and it'll tell you your metabolic rate. Next one is book lamp, which looks like this, and you can set the brightness and also the colour for when you're reading on a night, but you'd have to sort of prop it up somewhere. The next one is Bug Zapper, again quite pointless. Doesn't actually kill bugs, trust me. The next one is Buzzer. That's annoying, but this is quite fun. Or you can also change the sound for the X. Like that one. And you can change the sound for the tick. I like that one. So we got okay. Next one is checklist. You write a list to check things off when you've done it. One thing with an app like this is remembering what you've got within the app. There's so much stuff and half of it you'll never use, so it's good for stuff who want random things all in one folder. The next item is a Clinometer. This is a little ball within a circle. It's like a leveler but on a 3D scale. It's good for someone who uses that in their daily life. That could be really handy, but I'm sure they've already downloaded one. The next one is coin flip. This is quite fun. I know when we go to the car boot sale sometimes we haggle, and occasionally, you may have seen if you watch forums, they do this a lot, where they'll say, right, okay, if it's heads you get it for a £5, if it's tails you pay a £10, and then you'll flip a coin. I mean, you're not forced to have a coin, you probably do if you're buying something, but if you don't, you always have this. You can either flip, or you can shake it. Oh, quite like that. But the downside to this is people might think that it's fixed because it's on your phone, and also I think you should be able to fix it because that would be quite funny. For the people that don't think it could be fixed, you should be able to fix it because that would be quite fun. You could win a lot of bets. The next one is colour detect. This one's quite good for artists and people who use Photoshop. You can basically detect a colour and you just tap the screen to lock a colour, and then you've got that colour down there, skin colour. But then again, it depends on the lighting and things like that, colours change, but could be handy. The next one is Colour Calculator. And this one, if you choose a colour on the colour chart, it tells you the figures for you to enter it into Photoshop or whatever. The next one is Cook Timer. Okay, tell you what. Right. Okay, the next one is Cook Timer. This is awesome. I used one of the first things I used, one of the things I try to use my phone for quite a lot is when I'm cooking. I definitely like to set the timer on my phone at, like they do on the Siri adverts. I'd be like, Siri, set my timer for 30 minutes, and then Siri will let me know when I need to go back and take my Yorkshire buds out. So for this one, you can just set the timer going, and you can set a time down here. I'm not going to do it because then it'll go off. It set itself to 5 minutes there, and yeah, you can basically set a thing for each hob. So you could have your peas on there, your sausages on there, and your chips on there, you know, like, it's pretty cool. And you can turn it off as well. I like that. But I wish that you could put certain items on there, so you could write sausages, chips, peas, so you know which is which. So it'll say like, go turn your sausages off or whatever. Maybe I want too much. The next one is Countdown, and this is pretty cool. You can enter in an event and it will tell you how many years, months, days, hours, minutes and seconds to that event. So that's really cool. The next one is Crystal Ball. Quite magical. Basically you ask it a yes or no question. Should my viewers subscribe right now if they haven't already? And then you rub it and it says, it is decidedly so. The next one is Currency. This one's kind of cool. It tells you the conversion rate and tells you when it's been updated. I think that's very, very, very cool. Although don't take it as set because it varies where you get currency from. Right, that's it for the first page. Now on to the second page. The next one is Date Calculator. This one's okay for certain purposes. It tells you the difference between a start date and an end date, but it's not as good as Countdown. The next one's Days Until, and this just tells you days until, not hours, minutes or anything like that, and it's pretty good. It tells you in days and it will say 0.5, so it might be a day and a half till you go somewhere. And you can put a few items in the list. The next one is Decibels. This tells you how many decibels your sound measures at, so you can see as I'm talking here the decibels are changing there, so that's good for a certain purpose if you ever need something like that. The next one is Dice 6. This has 6 dice on there, and you know, it's okay, you roll them, they land, you can change the number of die, it's okay. Next one is 12, dice 12, that's the same, but the 12-sided die, the other one's 6-sided. The next one is Dictionary. This is great. You can type in a word. What should we type in? Camera. And that's an object. And it tells you how to pronounce it, and it says it's a device for making photographs. So it's even got things in there, and it also records your history, so don't go looking up anything rude. The next one is Distort FX. It's quite fun. Basically distorts you. Hi, I'm distorted. It's okay. Save it to your photo roll, your camera roll. Dog clicker. Good if you're training your dog. And give it a treat and click away. Next one is drum set. Great fun, but you can't record it. The next one is emoji. I already have emoji on my phone, but if you don't, emoji is really good. It just you put it, send messages with smiley faces and all sorts. It's really fun. Face effects is the next one. This is good, but only probably on someone that you hate, because basically you take a picture. Yeah, that's me, Rach, with a disco ball, and we're going to use that, and then you basically put the target thing in the middle, and you have to just set effects, but they're ones like pinch, so you get that, and then you have to click apply, and then it pinches it, like in the middle. It's horrible. It's good on someone you hate. The next one is facts. Now this one is good just to pass time. So the first thing, it comes up with random facts. Cocaine was sold to cure sore throat, nervousness, headache, cold and sleeplessness in the 1880s. And you can either email that to someone or you can click next. According to the United States Postal Service, each person sent on average 689 letters through the year of 1996. It's good if you want to waste some time. The next one is fake call. You can choose a caller here. I'm going to choose Ryan. You can choose anyone. So you could type in a random name, you could put a celebrity, and then you could put Megan Fox, or you can add one of your contacts. And then you can set the caller type, so mobile, home, office or main. And then you can set the time they're going to call, so I'm going to get them to call in a minute. I'm going to click activate, and see now Ryan's ringing me. So I slide to unlock and it just takes me to where I was. So that's kind of cool, although that wasn't my ringtone. So I don't know, that was my alarm tone. So that could catch you out. If someone knows about this, they'll know that that does that. Anyway, the next one is fake text. So you can send yourself a fake text. I'll put you guys as the senders, and then I'll just put hi there, and then you click activate, and then that sends you through a message, and you click view. You can't click view, but yeah, that doesn't actually go into your messages. It just comes up like straight away on your thing, so that's not really very good. The next one is flashlight. This one's just a blank light. It's like the book light. You can change the brightness, but you can't change the colour. It's basically just like lighting up your phone all night, so quite pointless. The next one is full camera. This is okay. It basically makes your whole screen a camera rather than leaving the line across the bottom, but you know, the line doesn't bother me. The next one is Gia Minder. This one is quite amazing. Basically you can find yourself. It shows you on the map, and you can add reminders to the map. I'm going to use this when I'm in LA because there's a lot of places I want to go that I've been before and I want to show Ryan. So I'm going to set, but there's a lot of, it's hard to fit it all into schedule. So if I set a reminder for, say, Denny's, say I want to eat somewhere, but I don't want to write, oh, we're going to eat here on this day, because that's a little bit too scheduled, although I might do that. I can put Denny's in and the location, and then if I set this on, then it will alert me when I pass near Denny's, or I'm in a certain radius of Denny's, and it'll say you're near Denny's, so I can be like, oh, we're near there, it's lunchtime, let's go. Whereas I might have passed it by and gone somewhere else. Also, like, if one of the examples it gives in the description of this app is if you need a reminder for your dry cleaning when you pass the next dry cleaning place, it will tell you. The next app is Glow Painter. This is lovely, kind of pointless, but so pretty. You can change the colour, you can change the brush. It's just really pretty. I made that for you. Next one is Google Books. This is good, but I have a book on Google Books and I couldn't find it in this app. The next one is Google Transit. This is okay. You set your location and it tells you the nearest transit things, but it doesn't work for where I am. It tells me the bus station. It seems to work for the bus, but it tells me the next one's at 7, and it doesn't work for the train at all, so it might be better in the US. The next one is Google Calendar. This is pretty good. If you use Google Calendar, it works kind of well. The next one is Google Docs. That's really good, it works well. And also Google Mail is on here, and that's really good because I generally don't use my Google Mail very much, so that's quite a good handy little app to check my Google Mail. Google News is on here as well, which is also really good and very easy to use. And Google Places, which is okay, it's just Google Places. It's also got Google Plus, which is very convenient, and Google Read, which is also good. It's got Google Talk, which just says internal server error every time I try to use it, so that's not very good. Google Voice, which says it's not available on mobile devices, so why put the app on there? Grill Timer. This is just like the cook timer one, but it's better because you can actually put on the item that you're going to cook. You can set food: beef, fish, pork, lamb, poultry, shellfish, veggies, other. So that's kind of good. Group Email is the next one. It does exactly what it says, sends emails to group. We've also got Group SMS, which is really good. You can send group SMSs. Health Map. You can set your region, so I can set it to the UK, load the map, and then it tells me aches and pains, air stagnation, pollen forecast, and then the pollen forecast for today and 24 hours, respiratory forecast, SAD forecast, and UV index forecast. We'll go for the UV one, and then it gives me a whole map of the UK with a scale. Now the other ones are quite good because it gives you levels. Yeah, so we've got about 6 here, 3 in Scotland. It's quite fun. It's kind of an old-fashioned map. I don't know how accurate it is. Hearing one. This is interesting, but it doesn't work. Basically, it says that for that 8 kilohertz, everyone can hear that. Press stop. Take it to 10. 60 years and younger can hear that. Take it to 55. No. Everyone can hear that. Okay, 50 and younger. Okay, I can hear that. 40 and younger. Yeah, I can hear that. 30 and younger. Can I hear that one? I'm younger than 30. Don't work. The next one is heart rate. This one's okay. You type in your age and you measure your own heart rate, so it doesn't register it for you, and it just tells you your maximum heart rate, your rate reserve, your lower limit and your upper limit. The next one is holidays. This is pretty cool and good if you need something for your blog or your vlogs. You can go through here and see all the holidays all around the world. It's got everything on there, pretty much for every single day. The next one is Homeland. This one's kind of scary. It tells you what Homeland Security Advisory System level we're on, what you're on in the US. At the moment you're on a low risk of terrorist attacks, so that's good to know. Goes from low, guarded, elevated, high and severe. Good to let you know, but it's not going to do anything for you. Next one is Horoscopes. This one's okay. You can spin it by pressing these. I'm a Sagittarius, so I click that and it tells me magically my horoscope. It says goals that may have seemed unreachable in the recent past are finally starting to come into focus, Sagittarius. It could be that you've been neglecting your dreams because they've only seemed to move further away every time you've addressed them. Have faith that your luck is starting to change. Be patient and you'll find that even your wildest fantasies will start to fruition. And you can email that to yourself as well. Quite fun. The next one is Hot Topics. This one is Brill. It tells you all hot topics of the day. Things that are trending on Twitter, all sorts of stuff. Oh, David Blaine, why is he? So these are hot topics for May 25th. You click it and it takes you to a Google search for those words, whatever they are. So if it's on David Blaine, it took me to a Google search for David Blaine. So really, you'd probably want to go to the news page, but that's okay. Next one is jokes. This is fun. If you need a joke. Okay, this is the first one. A school teacher asked her primary 6th class to construct sentences with the words defeat, detail and defence. There was a pause before a pupil raised his hand and said that he could make a sentence with them. The cow jumped over defence and detail went over defeat. This is in the same format as the quotes one or the facts one, and you can click next and it gives you another joke, etc. They're quite long jokes, but yeah, they're quite good. Okay, on to the next page. Then there's journal, which basically you just add entries to your journal, which is okay until someone steals your phone. LED banner is quite fun. You just tap in the middle, write what you want to say, and then you can change themes. You can have all sorts of different themes. And you click activate and then it makes your LED banner. That could be quite fun at a concert. Hold it up in the air. Quite fun. LED light, which is that. Flashlight. Really good. Don't mean to blind you guys, sorry. I've used this a couple of times since I've had it and I quite like it. You can change it to so it flashes like that. You can have it so it does a slow flash, and you can put it so it's always on. But the next thing is a leveler, which is just a level like you buy in B&Q, and I think that's really cool. You can put it on a flat surface like that. You don't have to have it like that, obviously. Hi guys, Rachybop here. This is so cool, it's so foggy. What happened? Guys, I'm just starting from where we left off. Aliens. I think it's aliens. I think this is definitely aliens. Oh my goodness, can I interact? Oh my goodness.